Hey, it's Christine. This is my week 4 check-in to give my results of what the scale is saying after 4 weeks of trying the sugar diet, which I'm enjoying. Been troubleshooting some things, but before I get into my results, I just also wanted to go over some of the surprising benefits I've noticed outside of weight loss. For one, I didn't expect this, but no BO at all. Like these past 4 weeks, like no stink. It's amazing. It just reminds me of when I used to do more high protein. I would just like smell it on myself, or even like my pee would smell, or there was a TikTok of this bodybuilding girl, and she was complaining how now that she's eating a lot more protein powder, her like farts were like disgusting. So I don't know if you lower the protein and you're just getting lots of fruits and veggies in you, you feel nice and clean and no like bad breath in the morning too. Like my breath is always feeling fresh. Some dry mouth here and there, like if I overdo the sugars, but other than that, feels nice and clean. And I'm so surprised of how amazing my skin is getting. I would always get like at least a couple of breakouts in this area or even on like my nose, sometimes on my forehead. And I'm realizing it was definitely from like not the sugar. I always thought like sugar caused breakouts, but it was the oils and high fats and probably very inflammatory fats that are just in a lot of the American diet, unfortunately. And just by eliminating them a lot, like I still have them here and there. Like last night, I went out with my friends and we had some fried calamari. I just had a few bites, but because it's very minimal, the amount of oil I'm getting in doesn't seem to bother my skin. And the fruit is just making me glow. One other thing is I can't believe how flat my stomach it just gets from eating fruit. I also feel like the oils were like making me bloated, or just the combination of like vegetables with fat and protein. It seems like having that combination makes it a bit hard on your digestive, where if you're just eating carbs, it's just like quick and easy. It's like, oh yeah, we got this. So this week 4, I've been trying to figure out like a good routine for myself because I've been experimenting and trying all kinds of things. And I noticed that if I eat fruit, like just fruit for breakfast, it wasn't satisfying enough. Like I just wanted like more and more fruit. Like I just felt like I had to keep like snacking. And then if I overdid it on the sugar, like I tried honey or jelly or just cane sugar, it was like too much. And it just made me feel so tired and lethargic. The other thing was when I was eating like a lot of fruit, I'd be like, oh, maybe I just need like a lot of vegetables with it. So I would eat like fruit and vegetables, trying to like satisfy myself with like a lot of fiber from the vegetables, but that wasn't helping either. So, what I've discovered is if I do fruit for breakfast and sprinkle it with just a little bit of cane sugar, like a teaspoon, that works perfectly. Like that keeps me satisfied for at least a few hours. And I don't feel like a sugar crash or lethargic like a few hours later. Like I can go into lunch and be like, okay, I could do this again. Fruit, teaspoon of either honey or cane sugar, like just a small amount. My theory is that the cane sugar just kind of hits my brain a little bit faster, causing that satiety. And then the fiber from the fruit kind of holds me out for a few hours. And by also not including any vegetables, I feel like the vegetables was messing things up, like too much fiber, just like doesn't allow the sugar to like get all in my body and make me feel satisfied. And it's not like a satisfied, like, oh, I feel so full. It's like a satisfied, like, oh, good, I'm not hungry. Like, got mental energy, got a lot of good physical energy. I don't know about mental clarity. I feel like it was much better on keto. Like, I feel like I could focus a lot more, but with sugar diet and like sugar fasting, I have more physical energy. It's almost like I need to like get it out physically before I can like sit down and focus. So sugar, great for physical, but maybe keto is good for like mental clarity. So I don't know, you could play around with it, but I'm still on the sugar diet trend. So for this week, my last week I hit a low in my weight loss, and I feel like once I hit like a new low, I just get like really hungry after. So didn't have a good few days after I hit my last low on week 3. So it was a bit rough in the beginning of the week. And then I was able to find a good routine finally where I'm like, oh, okay, I got this. I'm feeling good. Like I'm actually doing like 4 meals a day, like 4 small meals. So I typically wake up at like 5. I'm just an early riser. I like to get up at 5, get my workout in first. And then I usually eat around 8 or 9. And then I eat again at like noon. And then I have something at like 3, kind of like, I guess, an afternoon snack. And then dinner at like 6. And that's been working pretty well for the most part. Like it's ever going to be perfect. You just kind of go with the flow of the day sometimes. So at the end of week 3, last week, I ended up at 111.5 pounds, 1.5 pounds away from my goal weight, which I'm sure I'll get there. It's only a pound and a half. But my weight went up to 115 pounds because I was overeating and I don't know, I was just hungry. I guess I lost too much weight. So just up 4 pounds. And then by the end of this week 4, I was back down at 111.5 pounds again. Still 6.5 pound weight loss in the past 4 weeks. Still pretty good considering I'm eating a lot of sugar and eating a lot of calories. But I'm most excited about how sugar and carbs can help raise your metabolic rate so much that you can burn body fat in the process of having so much energy. I think that's fascinating. And it's exactly what we need because it's always about being in a calorie deficit and starving yourself to lose the body fat. Well, here's another method. You can actually raise your calories and burn body fat. Who knew? Anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Also, oh my God, another surprising benefit. Carpal tunnel is getting like so much better. Like when I first started the sugar diet, it was flaring up a bit more than usual. And lately it's been like nothing. It's been perfect. It does flare up a little bit after I have some coffee or anything with caffeine. I think the caffeine probably restricts your blood vessels or whatever, so the blood can't like get through these little wrists somehow. But not as bad as all. So I don't know. That's so crazy that like sugar is like healing things. Would never expect that after hearing for years how bad sugar is for us. And I think it's bad for our teeth. I would recommend like, keeping up with your dental hygiene and make sure. But other than that, surprising about the sugar stuff. I'm actually shocked. Let me know your thoughts. How is your sugar journey going?